Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 47 of the anime Colosseum. I am your glorious, fantastic, thick, ice-only hostess with the mostest, Color Never Melter. And it first and foremost, I want to get one thing out of the way. Thank you, Alex, for bringing this little to my attention. I am trying my best to figure out what's going on with the voice, the podcast, the sound. So please be patient. I have autism or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, yes. So, with that being said and done, I do at least hope to God you can hear, everyone else. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to, everyone else to say their, intro.
So wait, what did you say, Abyssal?
Oh, do at least hope to God you can hear, everyone else. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to, everyone else to say their,
Anyway.
intro.
Um, so wait, are we still online?
I think we're online.
Yeah, we're still online. I think it's just I don't know if.
Yes. Sorry. I was on YouTube watching it, trying to hear, and yeah, you do sound low. Like I can still hear you with these headphones, but
Okay.
yeah. But yes. Erica, do your little dance and shindig.
Alright, I am Erica Ironblood. I am your, Lily Devil, PNG VTuber. And I am trying my darnest to get back into streaming, but it seems like every time I set a date, I end up missing it. Anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could be your angel, but I'd rather be your devil, blah blah blah.
Yeah, smackly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then. Okay, wait. Why are you at 100? I said you need to be at 300. Okay. Maybe this will help. Okay, anywho, Abyssal. Do your little, shindig.
Everyone at Bissell Tech, everyone's favorite underwater tech support, and I'm dealing with some health issues from accidentally replacing a majority of my chest cavity with a microwave oven.
Oh no.
Got drunk.
Okay.
Don't know why I did that.
Sure.
Ooh.
Just hope there wasn't a goat involved and you had a tattoo on your forehead.
What the
No.
Clicking again. You guys don't hear that in the background, do you?
Oh no. And also, Erica, hangover.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I've never seen The Hangover, so.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you sure it's a good movie. But anyway, Alex, your turn.
Hey, this is Alex the Kid. I'm a cowboy and an artist, but you'll never know what I mean when I say draw.
Oh yes. Now let's begin today's conversation. But of course, before we get to that, I decided, since no one said what anime of the day would be, I decided that today's anime of the day is going to be Dorohedoro. Now, I remember a while back, I forgot which episode exactly, but I know when I said this name, Alex, you thought I meant Dororo, which again, good anime, but no, Dorohedoro.
I did not mistake the two animes. I was making a joke because they sound similar.
And to be honest, y'all should really up the audio for everyone's voices a bit. Yeah, see, that's what I tried to do. Also, hi Shima, and thank you. Again, like, let's see if I go to, like, 400. Hopefully that will, help. Maybe and okay.
I don't even know if it's well, I
I
can't
mean,
really increase my mic's volume, I think.
yeah.
Can I?
But anywho. Well, Alex, I have the autism. So when you make a joke, there's a chance I'm like, you're serious. Unless I know you were saying it in a sarcastic-like manner to let me know that, you do not, actually mean that.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But anywho. As I was saying though. So,
I like how
Dorohedoro.
you to explain to the other autism person what
Yeah.
what that means.
But anywho. So, as I was saying, Dorohedoro is basically about this anime. It is like a 90s anime, which you can tell by not only the art style, but also the characters. And I gotta say, the art style is absolutely amazing. The characters are fun. Not only that, but also, you get this plot of basically this dude loses his head, has a, lizard head, goes around killing, sorcerers who are basically bad guys doing bad guy things, and they
Isn't
all
his head
have.
inside the alligator's mouth, though?
Like, I wanted to say it's a Cayman.
Cayman?
Yeah, Cayman. I don't want to say Cayman. Cayman.
It's
Which?
not Kamen Rider. It's a Cayman.
Yeah. I was supposed to say Cayman. But for those who don't know, that is one of the small crocodilian species that are native to South America. But anywho, so yeah.
Is it Cayman?
Yes, Cayman, yes. But
A
anywho,
cane?
I am
It's
going to punch you. Now then, as I was
I'm
saying,
trying to figure out what that mean. Does that mean something specific, or is that like the species of
That
crocodile?
is the subspecies of
yes, there's
crocodile.
alligator crocodile galore in Cayman. I'm
Area
sorry, I have
are
animal
pretty cool.
autism, so, like, I love
I really love reptiles,
Mm-hmm.
as well as like,
Just
so
sitting here eating popcorn.
yeah, literally when I was a kid, I was like obsessed with like snakes and reptiles and stuff.
I was obsessed with animals
The
in
reptile
general.
house at the zoo was like my favorite place to go, which is funny because the interior of it, there's like this central thing with a bunch of chamber with a bunch of like information booths, and they would make noises, and it would terrify my younger sister.
But also,
I'm not
anyway.
saying that was funny. I was just saying it's funny that I loved it, but my sister, when we were little, hated it.
I see. But anywho, so yeah, basically he goes around trying to figure out, who the hell did this to him. And season 2 right now is absolutely fun. I am loving every moment of it. We start off this season with 3 episodes for some reason. But we got some, again, good animation, great music. Not only that, but also we get like a beautiful twist or point in the
Quick
latest.
question: is this where we get that weird-looking four-legged alien creature? It's like white. It has like these big beady eyes, and it's like standing on 4 legs.
What? No.
It just stares at you.
No.
Okay. Okay.
But in anywho, thank you for like none of the help. But anyway, yes. So this
Sorry, it just has a very similar name, I guess.
but yes. But anyway, again, great animation, great anime. Season 2 is out after it's been a hot minute, and it does not disappoint. Not only that, but I look forward to seeing what else this anime has in store. And again, you can tell that it has that 90s grunge, punk, rock aesthetic to it. So yes. But anyway, with that being said and done, boop. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is Localzation. Now I know what you're thinking. We already talked about this before, but here's the twist.
Wait, did we?
Kind
I
of,
think
sort of.
it was like a part of a thing.
I mean, I think it was more so like we were talking about censorship, and that
Yeah.
kind of intertwined with localization. So yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
But anywho,
Oh,
however, though, this right here, this localization, we will be talking about the good, the bad, and the modern. I'm not going to use the word because sometimes that word is used. That's kind of like, okay, dude, it's not
It's not
that.
really good. It's just well done, and it doesn't like detract from the story at all.
And
All
also,
that much.
we are going to be talking about the dear God who was in charge of making this, slop. And yes, so before we get started, Abyssal, give the boys and girls a history lesson of the localization.
Erica, quick, say girl.
Girls and Panzer?
No, like Gru. Say girl.
Oh, Goyle.
Yes, Goyle. Yes, I was doing that.
Yeah,
What
ears.
what accent is that there? The Goyle? Like I forgot. Like it always comes with an accent, but I forgot what it was.
I don't know. It sounds kind of like the noise Goofy makes in Kingdom Hearts
What?
when you're fighting enemies.
A fuel.
What?
No, yeah, it's like Goyle.
But anywho, Abyssal, give the boys and girls a history lesson.
Well, localization, especially the bad localization, has pretty much been a feature since anime and manga first came over from Japan to the West. So, at least at the start, a lot of it was okay, Erica, you get some background noise coming through there.
Yeah, Erica, what,
That's not me.
Nani?
No,
that me?
That is, yeah,
no,
silhouette.
no,
It
that's
sounds like.
It sounds like a water faucet, Alex.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry.
Okay. Let's be professional. But
Don't worry, I
anyway,
got it. I'll mute myself.
alright.
Okay.
But anyway, Abyssal,
so yeah.
continue.
pretty much one of the real big animes to come across censored. Speed Racer. Sorry,
Go Speed
localized.
Racer, go.
And it's funny that you
Yeah.
say that because I did have Speed Racer. I think I got rid of it for some reason, but yeah, I did have Speed Racer here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the original full title of it was Maha Go Go Go.
Oh.
So pretty much almost so both the title and all of the names were significantly changed.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, was when studios felt they had to change the names so they were even understandable to Western audiences.
Because they couldn't allow the Western audience to know that something outside of America, outside of the West, made this pretty good animated show.
And what makes it even more wild is the fact that it's like, if you pay attention, you can tell there's a difference between Speed Racer, Pokemon, Digimon, and Batman the Animated Series, Looney Tunes, and all of them. Like, the art style and expression of the characters says it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings movies were outsourced to a Japanese animation studio that would eventually become Studio Ghibli.
Wait,
So,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes, again,
so everyone who was growing up in the 90s and whatnot knew this was an anime, but anything Saban Entertainment came out with was horribly butchered.
Oh yeah,
Basically-
Saban just like brought
Yeah,
Sentai stuff, but essentially redid all of the live action with people footage, just so that it would not be like no one could tell that it was from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they basically made completely new shows.
Thank
out of it.
fucking God we did not get the Saban Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, yeah,
Yeah.
the animated one that was brought out by Deke was was pretty bad as far as localizing the names was
Now,
concerned.
and
Wait, that's how you pronounce it?
I just called it Dick.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
also, let's not
Well, I thought
forget.
we were a family-friendly show, you know.
When was this? When did this happen?
But let's not forget. That was also the version where Neptune and Uranus were cousins.
Lesbians bad, incestuous lesbians okay.
Also, to kind of derail just
They're
what.
just really good friends, you know.
And our cousins.
Also,
But,
just to
yeah,
kind of derail
two
for
very-
1 second.
And they also really like cutting things. They're always talking about scissors.
But also, I do want
They're
to
part
derail.
of a scrapbooking club.
I do want to derail just one teeny tiny little second. A fun fact about Sailor Moon. Well, so as you know, the dub was bad, and I thought Fisheye was a girl. I thought Fisheye was very hot. It turns out Fisheye was a dude. Teenage me.
Oh, it was an Otokonoko?
Yes, yes. But teenage me was like, wait a minute, hold on. Can guys come in cute? And well, that's how I became bisexual. The end.
Mm-hmm.
And then she found $5.
Yay!
Quick comment. I wanted to say that did anyone grow up with the Speed Racer Next Generation show? Anyone?
Not really.
No.
Wow. Just me, huh?
I'm sorry.
And
Well,
that's
pretty
the
much. One thing is because of how Speed Racer actually did become fairly popular, they pretty much have adopted that identity of the show being Speed Racer now.
Yeah, it's kind of
Well-
like how Go Lion or Go Lion or whatever, and the name Voltron are used interchangeably in marketing.
And also, let's not forget how bad the dub for Speed Racer was. Oh, it was absolutely terrible. Oh.
To be fair, that was funny.
I mean, yes, it's funny, but it's like, man.
It's like they're trying. I guess they're trying to say it was like the very first time a Westerner tried dubbing Japanese. So they were trying to fit as much of, because Japanese is a very fast-paced language. Like, as in they say the various syllables really fast usually.
I feel like that also kind of like ended up becoming part of the parodies. Whenever someone makes a parody of like a Japanese show or stuff like that, like I remember Dexter had like a Speed Racer episode, like that.
Yeah.
It was exactly like that. There was also Very Odd Parents with I think Channel Chasers, and there was something similar with that too.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, episode, carry on.
So yeah, there's a lot of that could be said about there is a need for some localization, for just because we've all seen Fluey, right?
Furry curry.
Yes, but so
Not everyone is gonna know what the fuck a Cheerio is.
Jolly good.
Japanese does not translate directly, especially around the jokes, which confused the hell out of younger me watching Fluey when I was younger, and there are some of the scenes that are apparently very funny in Japanese, because they play. It's like a lot of wordplay jokes. be translated to English, they make no goddamn sense.
I really like ADV, those like vid notes where they basically say, this is a pun because this word is written exactly like this word but pronounced differently, or they are very similar, or they basically are used. No. It's usually this. They are pronounced the same, but they look completely different in kanji form.
One example being,
Kind of like Kill la Kill. Literally, so Kiru can mean, depending on the kanji, can mean kill, or cut, or to take off clothing.
and also,
The Japanese are really big on the who's on first style of wordplay jokes.
I fucking love puns, and I love them for that.
And also, I do want to throw this out too, to kind of bounce off what Erica said. Hachi means either. Oh, no. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's the kanji.
It's number 8.
Yeah, I know Hachi's 8, but also the kanji, I think, is also can be spelled as B. I forgot exactly what it was.
So, eventually, though, we started running into problems where you had series like Ghost Story. Now, the ADV, the ADV dub of Ghost Story completely changes the series from
And the
a
guy
actual
basically lied and said, "Oh, it's because in Japan it wasn't as popular, so they basically gave it to us and do whatever the fuck you want." When it wasn't. It was pretty popular and it was well received in Japan. He just thought people were too stupid to understand stories based on Japanese like rumors and superstitions and shit.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, it wasn't a huge hit in Japan, so they pretty much didn't care to what ADV did with the dub. So this is the result of the VAs going nuts. Literally, they just said whatever they felt like in that scene, or they create. Which
they unintentionally created the abridged series genre.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was
unfortunately because of you. Never mind. Sorry, almost forgot who we were on, what platform we were on.
Oh, and also, I do want to throw out one teeny tiny itty bitty thing, because as we all know, localizers always want to say, it are hard to translate because Japan words not make good. Well, here's the thing you need to understand, you smooth brain little Orny. I can't use the word, but if you know Orny from Gilbert Grape, you know what he is. Now, with that being said, we anime fans
to translate the Japanese phrase for I don't like. No, hold on. Howard, I hope you shouldn't translate. You shouldn't have to. Fuck it. Well, let's see.
As I was trying to say is, we understand that there's no such thing as a 100% accurate translation of Japanese media, since there's a lot of words in English that don't exist elsewhere and vice versa. However, the job...
Don't translate Nani to mean, yo, what the Sigma?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
like, they're not Like, konnichiwa means good afternoon. Gozaimasu is basically an honorific, has no actual Japanese, English translation. But you can get away with saying sir or madam, because gozaimasu is a word used for authority. But what these people are translating konnichiwa gozaimasu to is, poggers, I'm non-binary.
Yeah.
I did see when I was watching do you want to go first?
I mean, if the character is actually even then, most of the time, Japanese anime character isn't gonna be like, "Yo, I have this in my pockets." in my pants. This is my gender. I identify it. No, normally they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm doing well, thank you.
Now, so Alex, what was
Well,
it you wanted
my
to say?
name is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that when I was watching the recent episode of ReZero and stuff like that, I had to do a double take because I was like reading the subtitles and stuff like that, and then I saw Subaru say "on God," and I was like, I did a double take, and I was like, I went back, and I was like, did I read that right?
Oh, that's the other thing too. I'm glad that you said that since we just passed. Don't choose me, Tor, whatever her name is. It's been a hot minute. But so yeah. Now the other thing is, it's not just the English individuals. It's also those who are translating the subtitles because we'll have the whole like, well, I'm going to change this word to cringe or
Okay, I'm gonna say something. Okay, uh, putting accents in the subtitles is fucking annoying. It's like, especially if like.
I mean, I would argue not really. I feel like it kind of.
Sometimes it's okay, but like sometimes it's just I spend way too long trying to figure out what they say. But like,
oh, also to kind of bounce on Neil J. I don't know the Tales game that came out last year, but though I do know that in Tales of Berseria they changed some words and they also censored some things.
The recent Tales of game was Tales of Rise.
Alright, well, what was Butcher to Heldenbeck, you know?
I don't really know because honestly, I don't think I don't think I looked too far into that. I didn't even hear anything about like translations being like changed in the games besides maybe in Zalia. I think something might have changed in Zalia probably.
Well, to
I
kind of...
do I do know that things were changed in like the Legend of Heroes games.
I see.
The maybe the recent Trails of Cold Steel and stuff like that. That's the only one I've heard of, but I don't know I don't know much more than that.
okay, I found the okay.
Found what? Alright, but anyway, so, but no, again, we know that there's no such thing as a 100% translation of foreign media, because again, not every word exists elsewhere. But though, with these idiots, like let's talk about the big one, the most infamous localization bullshittery, that being Dragon Maid. Does anyone remember what the dumbass was said when asked what are your thoughts about people having an issue?
I feel like I feel like I feel like this not the topic, but I feel like whenever someone mentions like Dragon Meat, I kind of just like man, we're talking about this again.
Well, I mean, because well, we're talking about localization, and we're talking about basically, butch jobs, and
No, I understand that. I just sometimes it feels like everyone uses that one example. I feel like we need more examples.
well, okay. So, there's Prison School where the character says, "Are you some Gamergate loser?" There's, let's see, Interview with Monster Girls where the character says, "That's misogynistic." And then there's also, I forgot that one skateboard anime, but it's like a skateboard anime where he says, he says, to everyone who loves skateboarding, but in the dub he says, ladies and pros and non-binary hoes. Like this.
When
Even
if
the
you're
non-binary
working,
people have to be hoes.
Wait, what, Abyssal?
so what they're doing a lot of over the last 10 years is they're working in modern slang and personal politics.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the things you have in here is a screenshot of the localization of Nagatoro, where she's saying that Senpai's acting a bit sus.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
Nagotoro,
Ryan.
thank you, that's the name. Again, it's been a
That-
minute and I
that-
forgot. Yes. And yeah, and it's like,
That always pisses me off when I see that in modern subtitles. It's just
And,
so annoying.
and I want to branch off that for a second. Because I also have here, basically, I also have, you and I are polar opposites. Well, it's not a it's not a, word thing. But while the English dub is good, I will give credit where credit's due. It suffers miserably by trying to be way too modern. Mind you, we're not looking at Skibbity Toilet references. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. She talks like how Twitter without the memes talk, where it's like, oh, that sounds so.
Oh, they talk like Twitter, but without the memes and the death threats.
Yeah, there you go. But again,
Okay.
the voice actress and actors do a good job. We will give credit where credit's due. But it's like, that's not how she is in the actual story. Now, I will at least give this a slight pass, because it was bearable, but it's bearable like, when you're at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and you got that one relative where it's like, ah, why did you come here? We were gonna have a good day, but you showed up. That's basically what we're looking at.
I see the video Erica posted, and my thing is like I read a lot of stories where they do write out the accents and stuff like that, and honestly, I can understand it for the most part. Like, I never have a hard time like reading it, because I just, my brain already automatically knows what I'm reading or something like that. I mean, it might probably take me a second to kind of like figure out like oh, what does this word mean, or what does that word mean, or something like that. But
I think it depends on the accent that
Also, I do
Yeah,
love that VTuber. They're fucking hilarious.
mhm.
and if it's just like incoherent and stuff like that at that point, then
They're trying to translate a Cockney accent to regular into like written English.
But it still sounded like
That's
Occam's.
not.
But it still sounded like Occam's penguin. They instead just sound like someone who is trying their absolute damnness to force an accent. Like, oi there, governor! But though...
Boy, well, good bloke, mate.
But, no. Again, this, it's not just with that, but kind of swing back to, the whole modern localization. There's been a few, anime recently that has either been, like, they changed dialogue to be cool and hip, yo-yo, keeping it fresh. If I ever say that again, you have every right to, beat the shit out of me.
Hmm?
But, like, it's and here's something else I do want to throw out there, too. Because some people are asking, like, well, what's the difference between this and, say, the Looney Tunes, for example, Bugs Bunny doing a Chaplin, gag, or a Three Stooges joke, or, something like that. And Abyssal, that way you're not too quiet. Do you have anything to counter for that?
Well, I'm a little quiet because you guys are stepping on me every time I speak
Oh,
up.
sorry.
Yeah, I do apologize.
I'm
for
so
that.
sorry, Abyssal.
I mean, there's twice, but now you're like, I'm getting river danced on.
Okay, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You got the floor.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, lately we've been having a lot of modern politics and very, very time-dependent slang. Like the whole Among Us trend was for like a year or two, where it was like, oh hey, there's the Among Us guy, and this is sus, and this blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Well, now someone who just starts getting into anime watching Nagatoro, they're going to see her say sus, and they aren't going to understand the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally
or-
modern slang.
Wait.
like,
Can I let Abyssal have the floor? We basically stumped him.
Yeah, it's there is this these slang terms are very, very, very time dependent. You move out that time, you're not going to get them. And the same thing with politics. Like Dragon Maid was brought up, where they're like, Luco was saying she changed for the male gaze or whatnot, and it's like,
Or and thankfully they changed it, but there was a line in prison school where they reference Gamergate.
yeah, Gamergate. I mean, do they have no other causes to bash on? They have to keep seriously. There's probably never been a foot of dirt on the grave of Gamergate because of how often they dig that thing up. They're like, oh, it's Gamergate's fault. Well, anyway. And yes, we do have some good examples here of censorship localization where they're changing guns and swords and cigarettes to something that trying to be
Dum-dum?
uncontroversial.
I think they're dum-dum suckers. Is what 4Kids tried to pass Sanjay 6.
But anyway,
Recently they did that with One Punch Man season 3 with Zombie Man.
What the fuck?
We're not talking
This
about One
day
Punch
and age?
season 3. It doesn't. It
To be
does
fair,
not
One
exist.
Punch Man, from what I understand, One Punch Man season 3 is like Nora Rockney levels of.
One Punch Man is basically still.
All right. Hey, sorry, Alex. Are you sanding wood or something?
Alex, are you
Shit,
at a
sorry.
fax machine, my guy?
Oh my god, I was about ready to suggest fax machine.
I'm like, are you building a house or a large piece of furniture? Do you need help if you are?
Guys,
Oh no.
guys want to know what I'm doing? I'm cleaning off the grill so I can make some fries. I have a air fryer.
Okay.
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 Just make sure you don't
But why do
buy
you need
anything
a
from.
belt sander to clean it?
Yeah.
Have you not cleaned that thing in a decade?
Just make sure you don't
It's
buy
been a-
anything
it-
from
it-
IKEA.
It's definitely been a minute since
It's
I
a
cleaned
minute.
it.
But anyway, continue, Bissell.
Yeah, it's like modern politics don't belong in anime. Especially modern American politics.
Yeah.
This is all issues that the Japanese authors cared nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the game, but there was a game that came out recently that had all kinds of pretty much modern, pretty much left-leaning politics thrown in there, completely changing storylines, changing the tone of the game. And then fortunately, this was brought because we now can talk to the Japanese fairly easily on social media. They were able to bring this to the attention of the actual developers, and the developers pretty much fired the company that they had translating it, and they're like, we're going to get AI to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And
right
then
now,
the left-leaning folks started whining about, why are you using AI? Why can't you get it?
Because you can't do your job.
I'm like, we warned you. We warned you. You did not heed the warning. You saw the signs of the road that said bridge out. You kept driving, and then
they accelerated.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And now you're angry that your car is in a fucking lake and you are sitting on the edge of a beach.
And you're like, how
Sobbing.
could this have happened? How did this happen? It's like, my brother in Christ, there were signs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can I mention? Oh, go ahead. To finish.
Yeah. Right now, I'm at the point where I'm like, don't use Japan. Do not use an American company or a European company to translate. either get your own, either round up, find some Japanese people who speak English, grab them with a net or a lasso or whatever you use, bring them in, have them translate the game, or your anime, or your manga,
Or
or use
find
AI.
Exactly,
Or you
Neo.
I also could suggest finding like fan translators, like people who obviously love the work and
Mm-hmm.
have like started creating faithful translations of it, and instead of trying to sue the pants off of them, instead bring them in, have them translate the rest and like dub over the rest of the work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Be a Sega. Don't be a Nintendo.
yeah, because public opinion is a huge thing, and right now a lot of us have, especially because we got several artists is
Yeah.
here, do not like
Mhm.
AI art, and you know what? That's great because AI art can and it does take away work from actual artists.
Mhm.
AI translations will take away work from localizers, and I think they should all be homeless on the street.
Mm-hmm. Would.
Mhm.
And one thing to also throw out there too, and also agree, Neo. But like now, let's talk about, since we do have here 4Kids, the OG, big bad localizer before this crap.
We
Yeah,
cannot
where is
even.
4Kids right now?
Yeah.
Uh,
It is fucking
what?
insane how many people seem to want 4Kids level censorship back.
And
Mhm.
that's what's funny is that at least with 4Kids, it was humorous. It was
Mhm.
funny.
It
And
was like stupid.
It
I
was
mean,
really cringe. I don't think you understand how many puns they made
no,
in a
no, no, no,
single
no, no.
episode.
That's what I meant by funny. At least it's something where we can be like, oh, hey, haha, stupid, pun thing.
Funny
Meanwhile,
enough, the Kikuman Legacy or Ultimate Muscle, apparently they didn't really change all that much. They just omitted the scenes of, I forget his actual name, but Kid Muscle pissing himself, essentially. Apparently it was a running gag in the series for him to just piss, just immense, just
yeah.
immensely.
But like at least the 4Kids was humorous. I mean, and we didn't have to hear Sonic the Hedgehog go, "Hey Knuckles, skippity toilet. Remember, respect women."
Well, to be fair, this was like in the mid 2000s.
Okay, fine. Knuckles, don't forget to respect women.
That sounds like it's from a parody.
that's the thing. It's like some of these are so bad.
Sonic, turn on the TV. Doesn't matter which channel.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Go on, Abyssal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, she's gonna make the the fucking Mr. Inter reference.
Oh
What?
no.
No, I was making a. What? Never mind.
But anywho, Abyssal, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to say.
Ah.
You know, we're at that stage where now Japan is finding the localizers have fucked around.
Hmm.
And now the Japanese creators who they rely on to translate their work are like, wait, you did what?
We have been bamboozled.
And see, again, kind of jumping back to 4Kids for a second. At least in their smooth little brains, they at least had children in mind. Again, I don't know why you want to erase Japanese-based things. Again, turning a rice ball into a jelly donut that didn't even look like any kind of donut, like my brother and like. Seriously.
Okay, to be fair, this isn't 4Kids, but the localization of Bobo, even though I am really pissed off that we missed a lot of equally funny, but also Japanese centric humor and jokes, at least they tried their best to make it similar enough, like with the Nato, because they're like, the average Toonami viewer is not going to know what Nato is. So let's just say they're beans with spider webs in them. Or no one is in America is gonna know what fucking Tokoroten is. So we'll just call him Jelly Jiggler. General Jelly Jiggler.
And see, that's the thing. It's like, seriously? Like, yeah, sure, little Timmy will be too stupid to know, but those of us who know a thing or two about Japan, like, they eat sushi, they eat rice, they eat things that are not hamburgers and hot dogs.
We don't like you people pushing your rice soup on us. We like eating good old American food. And
What are you doing, Apollo? Eat your spaghetti.
But
wait, are you eating rice soup? No, that was ice cream.
But no.
I'm sorry. I literally... I don't remember the actual... Because was watching the Japanese subtitled version of Bobobo for a while now. So I kind of forget what the original Japanese version of that line was in... I think it was episode 6?
Mm-hmm. But at least again.
But I think it was very similar to the Western dub English dub.
But at least with 4Kids, they had an idea of they want to make it for children. Again, the whole deleting things that are Japanese is questionable, but at least their hearts, air quotes, were in the right place.
They didn't fucking know what the fuck was One Piece. They just... what's this? Pirates Friendship? It came alongside Shaman King, so they were
it's like, what's this? Pirates Friendship Adventure? Oh, that sounds like what you... Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh! And it's like...
It punched a whale! Oh my goodness.
Well, it turned into an iceberg.
That certainly won't cause any issues.
like Brooke really loved that iceberg.
I'm looking. Well, as soon as I'm done traveling the world, I'm gonna find this sentient iceberg, and my crew would play music to every time we came across it.
And it's like,
yep. I hope that iceberg is doing well. That random iceberg in the middle of a tropical ocean for some reason.
Yep, Tony didn't break or anything.
Let's also not forget that they also elected to well, they skipped the island part, I think.
No, go
Oh yeah, that was like stupidly confusing. Where like, all right, we're going to the Grand Line. Oh my God, Nami is sick with this disease that we are able to explain how she got it, but we need to find a doctor in this.
Well, the problem with that was she pissed off Terry Crews.
But
she died of dysentery.
But no, again, 4Kids at least had their hearts in the right place. Meanwhile, there's no reason why modern localization seems to be like, well, we can't say body, we can't say male or female, we gotta say body A and body B.
Actually, also, it's really fucking irritating that the Japanese language is not gendered, and yet, for some dumb reason, these localizers have to force gender onto, like, if a character uses, like, a pronoun that is typically used by men, but is not, like, a male-centric pronoun. They were like, oh, this obviously female character is using male pronoun, must mean they are transgender. No, it means they're a tomboy.
Or a femboy. I know there's a scary concept for Twitter.
It also could be used to convey that they're gay. If a male character uses pronouns that typically are used by females. You know, like a guy, clearly male character uses ara. It's like, maybe that character is also gay, or like a transvestite.
Or they're just like a bit flamboyant but very manly.
Oh yeah, flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho.
Very, very stylish. A peacock,
Oh,
if you will.
oh, and also something else that I wanted to throw out there.
We
Since,
have to get a new sound out of Still's microphone.
oh yeah, you've got a new sound. It sounds like a pigeon, cooing.
This sounds like the sound that when I was little and I
Mhm.
was just messing around with this stethoscope, I just decided, what does my brain, what does, I think, my brain sound like?
Mhm.
It sounds like you hear this a lot underwater.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it sounds more like a pigeon cooing. Like, I need to give Alex some, bread. Or maybe,
I don't even know how. Okay, one, it's the air fryer. It's on, but I don't know why it's being picked up on my microphone. Maybe I just need to move out of the kitchen.
Your microphone is sensitive.
it's bueno.
It
But-
has feelings.
It has
feelings.
feelings. Oh no, it has feelings. It's a good microphone, Alex. That way you don't hurt its feelings.
I meant like oh.
But anywho, like I said though, since Bristol wanted to, me to point this out with the whole JoJo thing. So again, kind of going back to, even now since JoJo Part 7 is supposed to be out, but Netflix is taking its sweet dandy ass time for some reason.
Netflix is essentially waiting for the entire season to be made so they can just dump it. Because Netflix, for some brainless reason, has decided that its best strategy for getting people to watch stuff is to have them binge everything.
I think I fixed the problem. It might have been just the plug.
Yay! We
Ah,
stop hearing that
okay, that would
pigeon
make
cooing.
sense. But yeah, basically, Netflix, for some reason, whenever they make a show, they have to make it bingeable. Essentially,
But that
you
sounds
have
stupid.
to be Yeah, I know.
Like, I want to
I
watch
mean-
it, once a week. That way we can be like, man, let's discuss this episode and why it was peak.
Mhm.
But anywho. But, well,
Yeah, I do think there is some there is some I don't know the word for it, but there is some nostalgia to just watching an episode just every other week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, let's hold on. It's time to, I got reincarnated as a air fryer coming soon in 20... But anywho.
It's like,
Really?
come home. You have to argue with your sibling to, I don't know, maybe you have one of those DVRs or something, and you can convince them to record their show, and then you can go and watch the newest episode of your favorite anime. Maybe it's like Naruto, or maybe Cyborg 009, because I liked Cyborg 009 as a kid. Or maybe Cardcaptor Sakura.
But anywho though, kind of going back to the main point.
Gundam show. I don't remember.
Oh, before we move on, I wanted to just mention something real quick.
Yeah.
So when we're talking localization and stuff like that, I know we brag on 4 kids and stuff, but we do have to remember that there are some things that you just can't broadcast in certain places and stuff like that. So obviously that sort of thing is just going to be removed in general.
Those are
with
silly places that we really should invade and liberate.
Yeah, with Okay, I'm sorry for using Bobobo, but in the Toonami broadcast of Bobobo, there were several scenes that were omitted. That basically there was, I think, Don Patch was trying to seduce the Anpan / donut that he was trapped in, and then I guess And then there was some other scenes that were. Oh yeah, there was. So basically, would not be appropriate to show the on that particular network. Maybe if it was moved to Adult Swim, they would be all like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine." You can have a scene of Beauty being all like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my swimsuit on too," and then as she's like about to take off her shirt, she's like, "Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have a swimsuit on." And then you see Apokomaru building, like, making several, like, terracotta vases for some reason.
Mm-hmm. But
Because,
no.
like, throughout the scene, he's like, ugh, what was she looking
Okay.
in swimsuits?
So, okay, let Flickapple move on.
But
Yeah.
now, again though, the issue, to kind of going back to the whole JoJo thing, like, okay, now I do understand when it comes to, localization where you do need to change it because things. JoJo's
Or like,
Bizarre
in the
Adventure, for
original,
example, is a great example of that because, well, for those of you who are uncultured and do not know of this greatness, every stand, except for part 3, but every stand is a musical reference. And yes, it is understandable that they do have to change. And I will say, though, some of the localization names are funny. I forgot what, Flaccid Pancake, I believe it was called in, Stone Ocean. It's been a hot minute. But again, that,
Pancake.
yeah. But that right there is, again, understandable due to, well, it is a song, it is copywritten, so you can't really use it. Now, granted, I will say sometimes they do a good job with the names. Other times, it's like, did you even try? But
Yeah.
other than that, though, when it comes to modern day localization, they're more so focused on wanting to put in their agenda and politics. And like what Bissell said, this is going to age poorly. However, though, there is one thing I do want to throw out there, and I will have Bissell be the one to answer this one. But, in technicality, let's say for the sake of simplicity, someone argues, but wait, didn't, say, Animaniacs, do some references in the heyday? Didn't, Bugs Bunny make Charlie Chaplin references? And I don't. Well, to be fair, there's also other times. If there's any fat-nosed character, at least in the early 2000s, there's often times where the character would be like, ha cha 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 cha.
Well, let's be realistic here. So, out of us four, who's played Among Us?
I mean, I played it on VR chat, so
I played it with my family at one point, although, to be honest, I don't think they were playing it, right?
Yeah, Among Us is niche, but you had some, like, you can definitely find plenty of people who have never played it, probably don't even know what it is. When Bugs Bunny made those Charlie Chaplin jokes, when Animaniacs made certain references, these aren't obscure niche video or somewhat obscure niche video games they're referencing. They're referencing an actual famous actor. I mean, people who have never seen a Charlie Chaplin movie know who Charlie Chaplin is, know at least the name Charlie Chaplin. Yeah.
Hell, if you know who Roger Dangerfield is, then
Rodney
you get the
Dangerfield,
reference.
yeah.
Also, though, fun fact to kind of branch off that for a second, Abyssal, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Rhyme in Pokemon Gen 8 is loosely based on, the design at least, is based on Charlie Chaplin.
He may be. I played that Pokemon game, so.
But anyway, I do carry on, though.
Yeah, no, you can referencing someone who's become someone or something that's become an icon. Like, if you're like, huh, I want on this place to, who people look at this and they're like, ah, these are freedom loving people. I'm going to put something that kind of resembles the Statue of Liberty there, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, the Statue of Liberty is so iconic that if you reference it, it's people will know what it is. If you reference a famous person, and most people, even if they aren't familiar with them, will know, at least have heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to reference, in fact, a movie that is not nearly as recent as you would think, Pirates of the Caribbean, but you have heard of me.
Ah, yes, yes. I also do
Yeah.
love that meme too. But you have heard of me, like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, people have heard of that. They know that reference, and that makes sense to use.
and not just that though, but
If
also, oh, go on, go on.
if you're talking with your grandmother and you say someone's your pog champ, is she gonna know what the hell you're talking about?
The
No,
fuck is
no.
a PogChamp?
You mean
I know, right?
You mean those things that you pop they're like
Remember
metal or
Pogs?
rubber where you press them down and they bounce up?
I mean, in all technicality, hers would be different than ours, but like, no, not just that.
That's what those are called, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah, Pogs,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But like, no, like, in all fairness, not just that,
Alright.
but your, a good show, a good movie or whatever, will have a reference. Again, Alice in Wonderland is still referenced to this day. Hell, once I get my game ideas all planned out, will be having a character based on, Alice in Wonderland. Because people know who that is.
There is a recent game that had a demo came out where it's based on
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland too.
I tried to stream it, but for some reason it crashed when I got to this one area. But yeah, I look forward to it. And also, I don't know if this is a thing, but since this fucking train autism, well, not only do I have, animal autism, I also have Alice in Wonderland autism, because I fucking love any and all references to that. Granted, the Stevens, no. We'll have that conversation another time. But but no one is going to know Poggers in 2026. No one's going to know Skippy Toilet in a 2030 reference. Now, if you were to make a Dr. Seuss reference, yeah, people are going to know who that is. There's a chance that people are going to be like, oh yeah, you made that's the reference. Hell, to kind of give a shout out to Gooseworks, the creator of the Amazing Digital Circus. Ragatha.
And the creator of the analog car, the Blue Channel.
Mm-hmm. In Ragatha, she does references to Raggedy Ann, the Adventures of Raggedy Ann movie, which she stated was her favorite movie.
Raggedy Ann and Andy's musical journey.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that's like many references.
It was made by the same guy who made The Thief and the Cobbler.
And
Really?
Yep. And Abyssal,
Yeah.
what were you about to say?
So, it's 2026. People have access to the internet, believe it or not, and in general, you don't have to localize everything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, lots of
Like usually, if
regular
I
people know what a rice ball is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Usually, if I
And
find something odd in anime, I'll look it up and be like, "Oh, so that's what this is."
yeah, and even if they don't know what it is, it's easy to look up if you want to. And
And also, same here, Neo.
mhm. By the way, Callum, I kind of noticed this a little too late for us to really do anything about it.
Oh no, what's
yeah.
up? What's going
But
on?
Erica and I's head are blocking most of the bad
Oh.
translations.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, at
I
least it's
mean,
somewhat comical with Nagatoro because once you get there, like sus is right between your heads, so that's at
yeah.
least a bit of a comical, yeah. See, there you go, sus.
People have memorized the line just just by just by hearing it about it so much that they don't even need to see it on the screen to know what it says.
But like, no. Again, though, there is absolutely zero reason for localizers to, trash on anime. Which, by the way, make no mistake, let's also get into this. They don't give two shits about anime or manga or the fans. They just see this as a platform to inject their disgusting ideologies. Nothing more, nothing less.
Mhm. Yeah. So there's a famous saying: "They cannot create; they can corrupt and destroy."
Mhm.
Because what they actually, and you see it in not just anime, but it happened with Star Trek and Star Wars.
Oh God,
You have people
Star
who
Trek,
want they
Star Wars,
yeah,
Indiana Jones.
and here's the thing.
literally they wanted so in all Star Trek, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, in all three of those popular and well established franchises, you had people come in who weren't good enough to work on it for their own ideas to actually gain any kind of an audience.
Mhm.
So they latched on like a parasite
Mhm.
to an established franchise, and it's like,
Jealousy is arguably the worst of the of vices.
you kill off the old series in order to try and operate it to tack the story you want to tell on like a skin suit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think of it more like they're jealous, so
Because they
they
are. Like they are, because you look at what
yeah.
Japan, how much the fans love Japan, how much we're like, man, great job Japan. I can't wait to see another, episode, chapter, whatever. Meanwhile, no one is saying, oh boy, I can't wait to play Concord or Dustborn or watch the next episode of Teen Titans Go. I can't think of any new shows that are made.
I there's that one Netflix kid show where they just decided to make the child bison character
Oh,
be
I know what you're talking about. It's like this
non-binary.
one little girl goes to the museum and all the things come to life. And the bison is non binary because potatoes. And it's.
But importantly, they made the child bison
Oh,
non-binary.
yeah, there you go, the child.
They also made they also fucked up Transformers.
Oh, yeah, and but I do love, which, you know what, we can branch off with that. So, in
Mm-hmm.
the Transformers, in English, I don't know who it is, I don't really care, but they're like,
Transformers was a fully Western property,
oh no no
but
no no no! I'm
drew
talking about
heavy
like
inspiration
the
from.
character in question says, "I am non-binary. It just feels right to me." And Japan doesn't have that line, and the idiots on Twitter's like, "Hey," it's like, you do it, you love it, so you got to now deal with it.
Not so fun being on the receiving end of that.
Is it?
Sorry, couldn't think of a YouTube appropriate phrasing.
Yeah, I hate that we have to totalize our words as if we are talking to
No, it's
infants.
more. I was more making it PG-13. Because
Oh,
if I actually said
Oh,
it, I
oh,
would.
oh, Neo, by all means, remember, I'm going to choose, like, they prey on children. They need, because,
Okay. Anyway, I
Yeah. I think it's about time to wrap this up here
Okay, okay,
before
okay,
we
okay.
Yeah,
start going. So we could
like
continue our own unhinged rants, not
we're
on the
kind of we're kind of going on a rambling,
Yes, yes,
and
yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So, you know what? To be fair, I think yeah, like I think the tank is almost empty. So yes, I think we did cover up everything. The whole, the good, the bad, the difference
yeah,
between
I am one to go on just a ramble and stuff, and I've immediately recognized what the emergence of one. So
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to listen to like 3 hours or
Yeah, yeah,
something
no, no,
like that.
we can have a thing like that for like another stream or something. But no,
Yeah,
in
probably.
conclusion, okay, in conclusion, yes, there's always been translations. Speed Racer was pretty, bad. And I mean, at least they at least tried the best. And then you get like
You guys are
other
doing it right.
then at least you get like other translations like for kids where some of it's good like with Pokemon we're ignoring the damn jelly donut, but though you get the cringe like One Piece and all of One Piece, but then you get the bad, the worst of the worst, where we crave the cringe that was for kids, and you get things like Skibbity Toilet that is sexist and misogynistic, that has nothing
Actually, I
to
don't think
do.
they've actually referenced Skibbity Toilet. I think it's mostly just other Zoomer, like Gen Alpha Zoomer for late Zoomer slang.
Either way, they use the yo what's my up for my fellow kids. Gotta keep it fresh. Gotta keep it fresh with the cash money. But anyway. But no, no. You also got again they want to change it to suit their delusions. They want to make entertainment, especially the popular one, to be their therapy session. The reason why the character says they're non-binary is to make them feel good. The reason why the character says that they're this or that is so that the idiot behind it can feel better about themselves. They don't do it for passion. They do it because, well, out of malice. Now, Erica,
Okay.
your final thoughts.
What? Wait, Alex, what were you saying?
Oh,
No, you can go ahead and do yours. I'll get to my turn.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were wrapping up.
we are. This
Yeah,
is
we
your
are
final
wrapping.
thoughts.
Okay, yeah. Localization, for the most part, is a big annoyance, and unless it is done with, like, unless you, even when done right, it still comes off as meh. Like with, like as we said, with Bobobo and Furikuri. Even though the English dub, like localized dub, is still fun or enjoyable, when you like discover, oh, they like changed this part and changed this line, added an extra joke here and there, where there was none, and like, oh wow, this is, why did they change it? It's all actually a lot funnier with the awkward silence and then being like, wait, the guy is stuck in the wall!
Yes. But Alex, your turn.
Hold on. Hold on.
I wonder what new noise we're hearing now.
No, you're not gonna hear a new noise. So my
Famous
final
last
thoughts
words.
are that you guys stop talking about the back. What's going on in the background? I'm cooking, okay?
Let him cook,
Let
guys.
this man cook.
Yes, let this man cook. So my final thoughts are simply that there are some good aspects to like the localization and stuff like that, because I think there are some things that I do like about it. But then there's obviously some flaws and stuff like that uh that you can definitely address and definitely do need to be fixed because I feel like there is a line between like, making the localization entertaining to just outright just entirely changing the context of the story to like fit whatever headcanon you have in your head, stuff like that. Um, and then there's also like with uh, how I think I feel that they try too much to kind of like fit everyone in, and when you try to do that sort of thing, it kind of just makes it so that no one is going to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the old saying, if you make it for everybody, then you're not really making it for anyone.
There you go. But alright, Abyssal, your final thoughts.
Pretty much have said all I want to say. I honestly hate the people who do localization, who try to hijack someone else's work and replace it with their own ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And I gladly look forward to the day when AI, the boogeyman that so many people on the internet hate, takes their jobs and makes them homeless.
Mm-hmm. And rightfully so. Because again, all you had to do was just do your job. And instead, you just gave us, it's misogyny or whatever. Well, hey, since they always talk about the pesky patriarchy, I hope that, the pesky AI will, not bite you in the ass too hard. Well, with that being said, bye!
Straight to a